All right. Welcome back to the podcast, Redeemed. We are continuing on in Daniel, because Daniel's a lot of fun to talk about.
It really is.
It really, really is. There's a lot of cool things that happen there. We've talked about quite a few of them. Now we're getting to, like, the main event that Daniel is most known for.
Yep.
And that is his miraculous survival of being in a lion's den.
Yeah.
So, we just had the transition of power from Belshazzar to Darius the Mede, king of the Persians, or whatever it was, that came in and took over. And Daniel does fairly well under him.
Well, he seems to do fairly well under whatever king.
So I think he's just a good guy.
It's almost
He's a hard
like
worker.
God's just setting him up, and he just keeps doing what he's supposed to do, and he's being blessed.
It's
like
kind
crazy.
of like Joseph. You know, anything Joseph touched,
Yeah.
it didn't
It
matter
just
where he was.
It went well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in Potiphar's household,
Yep.
and because he was managing it, Potiphar prospered.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then even when
And then when he was made second in command of
gonna
Egypt,
say,
same
kinda-
thing. Egypt prospered because of
and also like Joseph, the things that, not a spoiler alert, but the things that people intend for bad come all the way back around, and oh wow, that turned out to be pretty good
Yeah.
there.
God's like, watch this.
Yo, you think that's gonna go bad?
Yeah.
Okay, watch.
Look what I do.
So we should give a little backstory before we get too far into
Yep.
this, and that is Daniel was not the only person in a place of authority, and I'm
There.
going to paraphrase it for you. But what happened is the others that were in positions of authority became jealous of Daniel
Yeah.
because Daniel was doing a better job. That's my paraphrase. That's not what the Bible says.
Yeah.
That's a paraphrase. Okay, and so they were concerned that Daniel was going to outdo him, which he was.
Yes.
And so they had to come up with a way to make Daniel look bad and to get Daniel out of the way. They tried. They tried multiple things. They tried to find something.
They
They
tried.
could not find anything.
They tried so hard.
They did. And this is great because it says they could find no corruption in him because he was trustworthy and neither corrupt nor negligent. Ooh.
Nailed it. I mean, that's what if you're Daniel, you're like, yeah, I'm doing what I'm asked to do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But I was picturing more myself. It's like, okay, the corrupt I can do,
Yep.
but the negligent,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. Nope.
Depends on the day.
Yep.
And the fact that they said
For
that
sure.
he was not that shows once again the kind of person who Daniel really was. So after they figured out they couldn't do it that direction, they knew the only way they could do it was if they could find something to outlaw that had to do with his God.
Yep. Which was the smartest thing that those other administrators and satraps said the entire time.
Absolutely. You know, but there's already lessons here for Christians.
Sure.
First of all, is we should be doing the job in such a way that they can't find anything that we've done is wrong.
Every
Okay?
job.
Every job. Doesn't matter what we do. That we should be without corruption nor negligent. I mean, right there, that is a wow. That just yeah.
Yeah.
I see
It's two
once again.
things.
I see myself there. It's like, man, I need some work.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I forgot just doesn't work.
No.
Is basically what that's saying.
No.
Oh, I just forgot.
Forgot.
Man, okay, Daniel. Thanks
Guess
a
that's
lot.
not gonna
Appreciate
play.
that. Yeah.
Darn.
He took that away.
Yeah, he did, just
did.
like that. And so they came up with a plan, and this plan worked. They went before the king and said, "Nobody should be able to pray to any god except to you, O king."
Yep.
Which, once again, we were discussing that. If I was a king, I'm not sure I would really care about that.
Nope.
Just sounds weird.
And
but
I wouldn't want it.
No.
Please don't pray to me.
Huh.
What am I going to do?
Yeah. I'm not answering all these.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, really.
I'm a person.
Yeah.
I heard nothing. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but it was a different time.
Yeah.
weird
And
times.
kings did have what I would consider a king complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they
They thought they were gods.
They
Some of
did.
them.
They did. Some of them really did. Matter of fact, some of them even call themselves gods.
True.
So the king says, "Okay," he does it, and then as a result, if you were caught praying to another god other than the king, then you're going to be thrown in the lion's den. So he signs it. He does what he has to do, and now it can't be altered. It is done. Basically written in stone.
Yeah.
So Daniel learns about this decree, and what does he do? He quits praying, right? Absolutely, that's what he does.
Yeah. No.
No. No, he went to his upstairs room where the windows opened. So he's not even hiding.
Nope.
He didn't shut the windows.
Here I
nothing.
am.
Yeah.
He just kept on doing what he's always done. Towards Jerusalem, 3 times a day he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to his God, just as he had done before.
Yep.
So he's like, now, like I said, there's going to come a point in our lives where we're going to have to disobey. Where the law is going to come to a point where it violates what we know is right violates the word of God. And when that happens, we have to stand up and say, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah. If that happens in our lifetimes, for sure.
And that's what Daniel did here.
Yep.
There was a line that he couldn't cross, and it's like, nope, I'm going to continue to pray. Of course, this made that little group of people very happy. They went right down and they tattled on Daniel.
Immediately.
Tattletales.
So fast.
Yep.
Obviously hadn't heard of snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will
Yeah.
come into play.
Don't close the video yet. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Good ending.
And there was nothing the king could do.
Which I also find really weird too.
Yep. It couldn't be. Yeah, he couldn't do
'Cause,
anything.
like,
It was
yeah,
done.
and that was a common thing too.
Yep.
Because we were doing Esther in Sunday school. And it's like, what do you mean you can't just change it? You're the king.
Yeah, so it brings that up in the commentary, and it says, according to the Medo-Persian way of thinking, it was impossible for the law to contradict itself. Since a reigning monarch was the law, revoking a bad decree was more than a personal embarrassment. It was like a constitutional crisis. So basically, if he would have, it's almost saying like if he would have repealed that act, then all laws are now void.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they would have had a purge on their hands, I think.
Oh. I feel like that's
I took some creative liberties
a
there. But a Persian purge that's a good name.
That sounds like a
So-
Trademark, can't take that. Trademark. I said trademark. Persian purge. I'm gonna make a movie. As long as you say trademark after something, it's yours.
it's not.
I'm pretty sure it's true.
So, king can't change it. So, he's got to throw Daniel Lions Den. This is where the story gets interesting.
It's also important. King Darius did not want to throw Daniel. in the
I
lion's
was
Yeah.
getting to that point.
den. Yeah, I think you're gonna skip it.
No, I wasn't. I was getting to
You
it.
were just about to put Daniel in the lion's den.
No, I woke up in the Lions Den, and then I was going
See?
to come back to the fact that the king didn't want to do it because he was up all night.
What order is that? It's the wrong order.
No, it's not. That's what
You can
happens
do-
after he throws him in the Lions Den.
No, but you can do both.
You're killing me, man. Killing me.
I don't know what's happening right now.
So
Chaos.
they throw Daniel Lions Den, and they roll the stone across it, and the king, which I find interesting too,
Yep.
because the king must have believed something there might miraculously happen because he went,
He went
back,
back.
the next morning.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, as we're gonna learn,
Well, and he says when he throws them in, may your God whom you serve continually rescue you. So, I mean,
He was hoping.
yeah.
he was open,
He was hoping. Come on, Daniel's God.
and so he goes home, can't sleep that night, projects food, entertainment, and rushes out the next morning. Opens up the den again, rolls the stone out of the way, and says, "Daniel, Daniel."
Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions? And Daniel obviously immediately answers, may the king live forever.
And I love that because
Yeah.
he still gives the king respect,
Yeah.
even after he throws him in the lion's
Yeah,
den.
you literally threw me down here to get eaten.
Yeah.
But live forever, dude.
Yeah. My God sent his angels, and he shut the mouths of the lion. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight, nor have I ever done any wrong before you, your majesty. So I guess he does dig the knife in there just a little bit.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Just a little bit.
Was it difficult to get him out?
Why do they have a den of lions? Why
Well-
is that just a thing they have?
It's Persia. They did
And,
a
like-
lot. They did a lot of crazy stuff.
And like that they're able to like throw them in and then close it?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
they've built this den, or did they find this den?
You need to watch more Gladiator movies.
I think it's a pit. is
It's
what
like
I
a
think.
pit?
Yeah.
But
because
then
it
but did they
brings
like
up
roll a
their
stone or something? A stone was brought and placed over the mouth of the den.
Well, you wouldn't want them to get out.
You got to keep them in.
But how did they get the lions to begin with?
I don't think these are the same lions you see on The Lion King. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
I mean, I think these are...
They caught them. They trapped them.
Yeah. They trapped lions and put them in a den for criminals and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, they would do that and let them go in the arenas and stuff, wouldn't they?
That's why I said she needs to watch more Gladiator movies.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to watch Gladiator movies.
Yeah.
That's why you...
they do that for sport.
I don't know.
You kind of look ignorant right now. This is pretty common stuff.
I just find it odd that, like, that's their justice system is just like, he's guilty, throw him in the lion's den.
You've really got to watch the latest Gladiator movie. They fill the Coliseum with water.
They do. Put sharks in there.
I'm not going to watch it. Well, they used to do that, and they would do, like...
Which I don't know that
they didn't do sharks.
It's not. I looked it up.
Yeah, I did some research on that today.
They would fill it with water, but the shark...
the sharks they didn't do, but they would do that, and they would have, like, boats. And
they put it in there. I was like, I've got to check just to be sure.
I did teach that last year.
I didn't think that was true, but I was like, what if it was?
But I did not teach that they put sharks in it.
Coward!
Anyway, I just find it odd that we just have a lion's den laying around.
It looks...
I would like to see a picture of it.
I always figured it was a kind of like a giant pit.
Yeah, and so you're looking down into the pit.
Exactly.
But then how do you seal it with the rock?
Well, at that point, then you would think it's a closed pit.
Okay.
I was thinking more like a cave.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was also a pit.
Almost imagine like a laundry chute to get down into the pit. Does that make sense? So like you roll the stone away and you've got like this ramp almost down into the pit is how I've always pictured it in my brain.
Okay.
And then you roll a stone over it because he clearly couldn't see into the pit because he had to roll a stone away and then yell down there, Daniel, you alive?
Okay,
and then
I guess.
wait for a response.
Okay. So a cave and a pit.
So really,
that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
And because really, and you think about it from their brain, you throw somebody into the lion's den, you're not really expecting them to be alive.
No.
So you just throw them down there and
like, who cares?
Call it good. Make sure the lions stay fed when we don't have prisoners. That's really all you got to do.
Did they have to catch a new lion if a lion died?
Who was in charge of going to see if a lion died?
Well, at some point, years down the line, you're throwing people in there. There's no lions that are alive anymore.
Finally, they start yelling back, "Oh, the lions are dead!" What?
Get some more.
There's like 10 guys down there.
How long can we go?
Everybody's like, "Don't say anything."
Why'd you say so? I don't know. That'll be.
I just have some questions.
Yep.
We can ask Daniel when we get to heaven because he'll be there.
Well, it'll be on one of the VHS tapes. So don't worry about it. We can just watch it.
Just put Daniel and the lions in there. A walkthrough of the den.
It says here the king was overjoyed, gave orders to lift Daniel out of the pit.
Yeah.
Or out of the den. Excuse me. Now the interesting part is once again God gets the glory for what happened here, which is what God's all about. What we should be about, giving him glory. Mm-hmm. Then the king goes and gets the other guys, the ones who had falsely accused Daniel. And they were brought and thrown into the lion's den, along with their wives and children.
Yeah.
So he just took it a step further.
He did.
And their gods didn't save them.
No.
And before they reached the floor of the den, the lions overpowered them and crushed all their bones. Before they even touched the ground.
They were hungry. They didn't get to eat Daniel.
Yeah. That's so fast.
That's so fast. Lions are fast, though.
Which also, but I also think they kind of kept. I always kind of thought they kind of kept those lions at the starvation point almost.
Probably.
So it would make them more ferocious.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wondering if they even.
I doubt they were feeding the lions.
Well, they probably fed them enough
to keep them alive, but that was it.
And to keep from eating each other.
So was there a lion keeper?
Mm-hmm. There had to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be a cool job.
The original zookeeper.
The original zookeeper.
And so Daniel prospered during the reign of Darius, the reign of Cyrus, the Persian. It's because he didn't have any competition after that. No,
nope, they were all gone.
But what do we need to pull from this? Well, first of all, we got to stand firm.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. When the time comes, we got to make sure we stand our ground. And we just have to trust that God's got a plan, whether it be in Daniel's case where he saves us, or through our death, we bring glory that way too. Mm-hmm. I mean, we know that there's many Christians who have died, and God didn't rescue in that same way. Yep. But at the same time, God can, and He has done it.
Yes.
So when the time comes, we just have to stand firm and trust in Him. But just the character of Daniel there's more than enough lessons there for us to take it, to just take for a week just to die, to break down. I mean, it's incredible, the
Yeah.
person of who Daniel was. I mean, if you start back at the beginning where they drug him away, and he wanted the healthy food instead of the food that was served to the king. And I mean, Daniel was just an incredible person. Gives us something to work for as Christians as well. The fact that there was no negligence or corruption at all, just goes to prove who Daniel was. So, lots to learn there. Lots of great stuff. A lot of great reminders for us as Christians to things that we need to work on and do better as.
Yes.
So that when those times come, we can honestly say that we did no wrong. I mean, that's pretty amazing too, that Daniel could say that he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yes, very impressive.
Yeah. I can't get through an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes again.
I mean, to be honest, if God threw me in a lion's den, I got eaten, I'd be yep, that's what I deserve.
Yeah. No, this makes sense.
I had this coming.
Yeah.
Not quite the ending I saw, but yeah, okay. So anyway, lots to learn, lots of things that we can take away from it. Daniel is just a fantastic book. From this point, we will be moving on to a different book, something else to look at. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.